channel. This is the Nomadic Goddess and I am Jasmine. This is going to be a general weekly reading for the sign of Cancer. Now you don't have to be just a Cancer sun. You can be a Cancer sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or Mercury. And just because I said that this was for the week of January 8th to the 15th does not mean it is solely for that week. It is for whenever you stumble across my channel and decide to hit play. Because this is a general reading, you should not take everything with you. If the shoe fits, lace it up, find the matching pair, and travel well. If it does not fit, leave it. There's no need to carry messages that do not ring true for you. I am clairaudient, so I will be getting songs stuck in my head, and I will be singing them. That is how the divine give me messages sometimes, and that's just how I flow with it. Now, I can't sing, so you guys are going to have to put up with my no singing self. And yeah, we're going to have fun. We're going to heal. And we are going to find the root of some of our issues, maybe. With that being said, enjoy, discover something new about yourself, and don't be afraid to dive deep. All right, let's get started. And I am sorry about the loud noise. I had to, I'm currently cleansing my space right now. So I want to say, Cancer, that this is like the third time that I am trying to record your video. I was trying to record it last night and I couldn't because I was cleansing. And then I was also told to burn dragon's blood incense for your reading. And just now, a couple minutes ago, I was actually recording your reading and I felt very, very weird. So I've had to cut the recording short, delete the recording, and then cleanse. And I'm also burning dragon's blood now. So some of you guys may need to do a cleanse because there is some stagnant energy around you guys that kind of sort of don't want to go away. It just wants to linger. All right. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Cancers? What messages do we have for Cancers? What messages do we have for Cancers? What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week of January 8th to the 15th. You guys also may be clearing out because the new moon, the full moon happened yesterday. You guys may be feeling that lingering energy there. So that's where that feeling of uneasiness is coming from. It's all those old wounds coming to the surface and finally being released. All right, what messages do we have for Cancer? Cobra. Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Lastly, Firefly. Yeah, a lot of you definitely need to do like a saltwater bath, because the frog card popping up is going to be my spiritually cleansing card. We're doing like a spiritual cleanse, or so cleaning or cleansing your room, whether it's burning frankincense, burning dragon's blood. Rosemary is also good for kicking out anything that's lingering. But you also need to take a bath of some sort. So whenever I'm feeling like yucky energetic wise, I always do a quick saltwater bath. Sprinkle some saltwater and Epsom salt, or salt water. Sprinkle some sea salt, some pink Himalayan salt, and some Epsom salt in the bath, and just sit there and just like cleanse my aura. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury? Ooh. That was too much. This isn't over. Oh, put a spell on you. So we're here again. Fire and desire. Alright, one card at a time, please, for my Cancers. Don't want to play 52 card pickup with you guys, so. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Drop the facade. And burn out. Some of you may want to add rue to that bath. Rue is really, really good. It's a really, really good herb. Or you might want to burn rue. It doesn't smell the greatest when you burn it, but if you bathe in it, rue is really, really good for cleansing. Or get you some rue water from the Botanica. Do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury? What messages do we have for Cancer? What messages do we have for Cancer? What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. For those of you who grew up watching Scooby-Doo faithfully like I did, If you guys don't remember, there was like a Scooby-Doo movie. There was one Scooby-Doo movie where they had this band called the Hex Girls. And whenever I see this card, their song gets stuck in my head. Yeah, I'm a Hex Girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you. I'm gonna put a spell on you. I'm a Hex Girl, and I'm gonna put a... Makes me want to watch that movie all over again, because I love Scooby-Doo. Yep. We have Elder Ritual. So you guys may want to do a cleansing ritual as well. Burning a white and black candle. We have Subdue. You have Brighten. Oh, I'm not taking all of these one at a time, please. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Cancer? Ooh, Strawberry and Joy. Also, because we have, with the Fire and Desire card, we have 444. If you are seeing angel numbers, please make sure you guys are meditating as well as looking up the meaning of them. Meditating, asking your guides, asking your higher self, asking your ancestors what exactly, or your ancestors that are for your highest good, what exactly are they trying to tell you with those numbers. We have Samphire Adventure. Alright, what messages do we have for Cancer? Oh, that was... Then we have Invigorate, Juniper. And then Dogwood at the bottom of the deck with Defend. Alright, let's get into it, Cancer. Alright, the first card out is Lion. When I saw the card, I got the Sade song, Stronger Than Pride, stuck in my head. You guys may have fire in your chart as well. Fire, earth, and some air, but mostly fire. Because we have the lion, the lizard, and the cobra. And if you look up top, you see this triangle. It's the alchemical sign for fire. The bear is earth energy, frog is water, and then firefly is air. So, you guys may be stepping into a place where your love is going to have to be stronger than your pride. But my lion card is also patient, regal, and it means a master. But I'm hearing that lions, especially if you have Leo energy in your chart, Leos can be very, very boastful, can be very, very prideful. So make sure you guys are being balanced and keeping your ego and pride in check. Make sure you're not letting your pride get to your head. For some of you, with the lion card, some of you need to be patient with your healing, with the shedding of your old self. The lion, for some of you, the lion and the lizard card are going hand in hand. And just like anything, healing takes time. And healing is very, very uncomfortable. Whenever I see the lizard card, I see the shedding. Like, I always think about how reptiles shed. And if you ever owned a reptile, you know that sometimes getting the shed off, or you need to help them get the shed off by soaking them in water, or putting them in a moist, wet place. So the water and the moist air and the humidity in the air can loosen up that that rough skin so they can shed it. With the lion, for some of you with the lion and the lizard card, you guys need to be patient with yourselves, because especially a lot of you, for those of you who are doing inner child healing, shedding of your old self, it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes loving yourself and being tender with yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not. So when you find yourself being triggered and reacting instead of responding, reacting from being triggered, just be gentle with yourself. And I know having those setbacks you can be rough on yourself, because I was rough on myself as well. But just be patient with yourself, and just be gentle with yourself, and know that because you are actively choosing to heal, you are always doing the right thing, and you are always on the right path. With the frog card, the frog is a water element, but it's also earth, because frogs tend half of their life, they spend half their life in water as a tadpole, and then when they turn into frogs, they spend their life on land and in water. My frog card is always going to be my cleansing card, because you see, if you can see, the blackness is the little drops, is the raindrops, and rain is always very cleansing. So some of you may need to go just stand in the rain and just allow yourself to be cleansed. Now, if you don't want to do that, and if you can't take a spiritual bath, and if you're limited to only being able to take a shower, what I do is I mix a cup of coarse sea salt and water. I put my intentions into the salt to purify my aura. Put it in the water. I stir it counterclockwise, and then as I'm showering, I pour the salt water over my head. Or if you can't do that, use the shower. Just use the shower water. Get into the shower, and as the water is hitting your head, just imagine and envision all the gunk from your aura just falling away and washing down the drain. If you need something visual, you can use the soap, and as you see the soap washing off of your body and flowing off of your body, just envision the soap being gunk that's flowing out off your aura and down the drain. Now, my bear card is my waking up from a slumber. My bear card is also my spiritual awakening card. So some of you are waking, or starting your, or getting, or I don't know how to talk today. Mercury retrograde is really retrograding right now. My bear card represents that some of you may be going through a different level of a spiritual awakening, or another level of spiritual awakening. So you're dreaming a lot, you're seeing angel numbers a lot, you're feeling like you're feeling your guides touch you, or feeling tingling sensations every now and then. You're going through another level of a spiritual awakening. Yay, congratulations, guys. Because I know it could be rough out here in these spiritual streets, so make sure you guys make sure your spiritual hygiene is up to date, and you're taking care of yourselves, you're resting, you're drinking your water, and if you need to, start eating lighter. Like, I literally just got the download today that I needed to start eating lighter. So starting my morning out with eating fruits and veggies, or fruits, and staying away from cooked food, and doing like a mini little water fast. So some of you guys may be needing to change the way you eat temporarily, or for the long term. Whatever you need, whatever feels right for you. With the bear card, because you see the sun, it's shining down, it's awakening, it's doing away with the darkness. Whenever I see this card, I always think of, bears waking up from hibernation. Like, you're in this deep dark slumber, and then spring comes and it's like, oh, it's time to wake up, time to wake up and, you know, do bear stuff. All right, with my Cobra card. Cobra is fire energy. And my Cobra card is my inner teacher card, and boom, it's also my waiting and pausing card. So the Cobra card is my ever-present. When it pertains to the inner teacher, it's my ever-present card. So Cobras are very, very observant. They're always watching, and they're always like looking for either their prey or for danger. And a lot of people don't know that some cobras are very, very skittish. They would rather, not skittish, but they're very, very calculating. So they would rather run away than to strike and bite you or bite people. And as all of you know, cobras are venomous. So for some of you, I'm hearing, oh, okay. So there's this one TikTok video of this monk where he was saying that he thinks that what people, especially if you're spiritually gifted, well, I took it as, especially if you're spiritually gifted, you want to have a demon hand and a Buddha heart. Especially if you are well versed in dealing out a because I don't like saying dark magic, because magic is magic. It's all about intention. Especially if you're well versed in dealing with baneful magic. It's good to know that's why in the video it's saying that you want to have a Buddha heart but a demon hand. So where you always lead from your heart, and even though you know how to delve in the realm of baneful magic, you choose not to, because most of the times the cost is too high. So my mentor, Miss Kim, has taught me to always count the cost of things. So in you doing baneful magic towards someone, what is that going to cost you? How much? What is it going to cost you? Is that cost too high for you? So that's why you always want to wait, pause, and just listen to yourself, listen to your inner self, your higher self, and then go from there. And always have a demon hand Buddha. I'm gonna actually link that video in the description box. And I think this is going to be the name of you guys' reading too. Buddha heart, demon hand. With the firefly energy, my firefly energy is always my short but powerful bursts of inspiration. So some of you guys could be creatives. You could be writers, painters, singers, actors, or any form of artist, or sculptors. Whenever you get hit with like these really, really short bursts, like it comes out of nowhere, like all of a sudden, boom, you get hit with this major burst of inspiration, and you just have to create something. And if you don't act on that energy, it just goes. It's very slow. Firefly energy is very, very fleeting, but it's extremely powerful. So if you're a writer, always carry a notebook with you. And even if you're driving, pull over and just start writing, because that's when you need to start utilizing that energy. And once you start utilizing that energy, those short bursts will come more and more, and then you'll start realizing that they're starting to last longer and longer as well. This isn't over and put a spell on you. The put on spell on you card ties into the frog card, but also ties into the cobra card as well. No, and for some of you, I don't think it's intentional, because a lot of the times people who aren't in the spiritual world or the occult world, we all know that every word that we say out of our mouth is a spell. So we are casting spells daily. So it could be someone speaking negatively down on your life, and that's casting a negative spell. And they're very for some of you, they're unconscious of it. Now, for some of you, they are conscious of it and they are actively doing work on you. But that is the need. That's where the need for the cleanse and the thinking before you strike card comes in. For some of you, I'm getting that this is an old friend. And this friend is this old friend that you've had a falling out with, and some of you, it's a lesson that you guys need to learn because of the So We're Here Again card. That's why they keep circling back, because you haven't learned the lesson. This isn't over. They put a spell on you, and this So We're Here Again. That's why the cycle keeps continuing, because you haven't learned. There's still some codependency tendencies that you have that are still lingering, that you haven't fully addressed yet. My Fire and Desire card goes with the Firefly card. It's like I said, it's the really short burst of inspiration that you guys need to start acting upon. And it may not feel like inspiration at first. It may just feel like motivation to just get shit done. But that's still that's in some form, in some way, shape, or form, it's still inspiration. Drop the Facade is dealing with I feel like some of you guys are going through what we call a dark night, where you're going through like a deep spiritual depression. And this one is calling you to stop acting like you're okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for others for help. It's okay to seek help. It does not make you weak. The Burnout card, some of you guys need to take a step back and rest. Take that PTO. Take that time off. And just either if you can, go be by water. A lot of you need to be by water. A lot of you need to take like a mini vacation away from everybody. Like get one of those little getaway cabins and just put your phone in the little box and just relax and just de-stress and just decompress. For some of you who can't use herbs to cleanse yourself, you can always use sound. So whenever I'm traveling and I'm in hotel rooms and I can't burn incense because I don't have a window, I don't have a way to air out the room, I use bells and I play meditation music. But I mostly use bells and I ring my bells however many times that my spirit teams tell me, and there we go. The ritual and the ritual card is to put a spell on you. You guys need to do a ritual to cleanse yourself. The Subdue card is also for this isn't over. The definition of subdue is overcoming something or bringing it under control. The Calendula Brighton card is my, every time I see this card, for those of you who have seen Sister Act 2, where the guy sings "Oh Happy Day," this is my, I always hear that song when I see this card. It's for my, it's for Bear, the Spiritual Awakening card. My Enjoy, Adventure, and Invigorate card is for the Burnout. You guys need to do something that brings you joy, and that will, you need to fill your cup up. Go on an adventure. Even if it's going on a hike, you could do a staycation. And if you have to bring the kids, make it a family thing. But you guys need to add adventure so you guys can pour it back into you, pour some type of joy, being in nature, and pouring some type of joy back into your life. All right, Cancer, that was your weekly reading. I hope to see you guys next week. And don't forget, like I said, if you can't do an herbal bath, like if you can't do rue or rosemary or even lavender, you could add essential oils to it or salt. And if you just need to just envision in the shower that when the water is falling and the soap is washing off you, that your aura is being cleansed. All right, see you guys.
Demon's Hand, Buddha Heart. Develop the demon hand, while at the same time maintain the Buddha's heart. Demon and Buddha, you might say they are both very two different sides. Yeah, you need both. You need both. Demon hand, demon heart, no good. Then you are going to become a threat for this world. Demon hand, Buddha heart? Well, to be able to access something and then decide upon your heart whether to use it or not. I think this is what we're looking for.